We're here in Oklahoma at Castle Road Studios.
I didn't fall off on book day weekend. I dive in your bitch every weekend. Can't see that I'm winning, you sleeping. I'm shining, I know that you peeping. Whipping this foreign, I got me a bad bitch. I know that you mad, you can't have it. Tricks for kiss, silly rabbit. No bitch that I fuck with is average. When I was broke, man, I swear that they
I got my boy T-Rell in the building. I'm so happy. To be honest, when I found out I had the opportunity to interview, I haven't seen you since BON, big old nigga. Yeah. And for real, congratulations on your success since then. Number one R&B album.
R&B and soul.
Yeah. So how does that feel?
It felt good. I was in disbelief a little bit at the beginning.
Yeah.
Then it kicked in. I started crying like a little girl.
Where was you when you got the news?
I was in my front room. I was jumping on the couch. Keep picking my big ass, jumping on the couch. I was, oh yeah, number one. I got tired and went to sleep, but it was lit.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So, I want to know what's different with this project, or because you've been doing music, you've been touring, you've done projects with Boosie, Mozzie, some of my favorite, Moneybag Yo, you know what I mean? So, but this project with going number one and with all the work you've been doing, even through the pandemic, like, what do you feel like is different about this album? Why the success?
Well, that's a good question. Why the success? I feel like the success comes from me being myself. When you try to be like others, it sounds the same. It sounds different. Yeah. And the reason it sounds different is because I reach back to that classic 90s R&B 2000 sound that I love and grew up listening to as a child. And I gave it my all with the music. So it's real R&B. R&B is really missing that slow jam. Nobody's really making that real deal slow jam. It's all fast, up-tempo R&B, pop. It has to be pop or fast R&B to be on the radio. Yeah. No, I'm changing the game back to when R&B was good. R&B was about love. R&B was about sex. R&B was about feeling. Real vocals, because I can really sing.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? I don't got to hide behind effects or auto-tunes and stuff like that. I'm really giving you that real soul, like that good old Anthony Hamilton, that Tyrese, that Tank. That good old 90s, early 2000 feel. That's why this album was successful, because it was something that you were missing. Some people like to change course. Why are you changing course when you could just jump in the car and take a ride? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Why? Why are we changing course? Everybody's doing the same thing. I'm always going to go left when you're going right.
I love that. Thank you. So I mentioned all the artists that you've been around, all the people that you've worked with. Who would you say has given you the best game or the best advice on how to maneuver through this music industry?
That's a good question. See, I've been around a lot of like OGs. Okay. I really take heed to OGs. Me and my older brother, we always go at it, because he's like, man, you always with the old dudes, old singers. And I'm like, bruh, them old cats been there. They may not be super popping like they used to be, like, you know what I'm saying, but they have experience. Yeah. And I like to watch tape. Kobe Bryant watched tape. That's why he's one of the greatest basketball players. I watch tape. I watch YouTube, countless hours of older singers before me or artists before me, because if they were successful for a reason. Yeah. So so if you want to ask me a question like who inspired me the most, I learned different games from different people. Now, if you want to talk about the hustle, I learned the hustle from Boosie. Boosie taught me the hustle. Boosie taught me to get out here and get that bag. He taught me how to go get it. Yeah. The shows, the features, and that's why I was doing discount features for so long. Just to help the artists out, because Boosie helped me out. So I got the humbleness of helping people from Boosie, and also chasing the bag. Now, if you want to learn about being a star, how to be a star, I learned that from watching Nelly. Okay. Nelly taught me how to be a star.
Wow. How did he teach you that?
Watching them, I watch. When you go on stage, how I dress, how I walk in a building. I can't be in sweatpants every day. I'm in sweats. I just did a sound check. But I can't be in sweatpants and a T-shirt at the mall. I got to walk in there with all my jewelry on. I got to walk in there with my shades on. I got to be T-Rell all the time. I got to be a star. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You be a star, they're going to treat you like a star. Okay. So that's what I learned from being around Nelly. And if you want to talk about structures of records and stuff like that, I really just picked that up from like Ali, or I picked it up from people that's around me. Yeah, but singing-wise, I just listen a lot. I used to listen to radio, listen to Tyrese sing, and I was like, I can hit that note. And that's how I really learned.
Man, you got some good stuff for me. I just want to ask one more question real quick. I want to know what has been the biggest challenge in this road to success for you, or on this journey for you? What has been the biggest challenge, and what has been the biggest success?
My biggest challenge in this road to where I'm at is being away from my kids. That's my biggest challenge doing this music. The music comes easy to me. That's what I love to do. So ain't really no challenge. Yeah. The challenge is being constant hours away from my kids, touring, doing shows and interviews and concerts, and I really don't get that time with them like I want to. But I can FaceTime a lot. You know, I got to FaceTime. You got to find creative ways to be that parent. But I know they proud I'm taking care of them. So that's the biggest challenge, because I strive to be a good father. You know, but the biggest success is I was able to pay for my son's chemotherapy when he had cancer off of my music. Yeah. You know, I was able to take care of home when things go bad. So that's the biggest success, is being able to take care. It's like when people were like, you ain't make it if you ain't got no mansion and supercars. And no, I made it because all my bills is paid. I made it because I have a house. I made it because I have a nice vehicle. I have a vehicle, period. Yeah. You know, I used to sleep on couches. So my biggest success is the hard work that I put in. I feel like I made it already. You know, you can't tell me I ain't had a regular job in 6 years. I've made it. Ooh, yeah, you know, off my passion. I don't have to clock in no job. I don't have to say yes to nobody. You know, I just go do what I want to do when I want to do it. So that's where my big success was, of really following my dreams. I feel like if you really want something in life, you chase it. Be good at it. My great-grandpa used to say, whatever you do, be good at it. If you're going to be a robber, be the best damn thief you can be. Yeah. You know, so if I'm going to be a singer and entertainer, I'm going to be the best entertainer I can be. And look where it gets you. A #1 album on iTunes.
All right. Well, y'all heard it here first, man. It's J.Nichelle, Flavor, T-Rell. Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, we trying this.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. You going to give me a reaction? Okay, greatness on camera. Hold on now. Shout out to Troy Brooks, man. Y'all know what it is. Wichita, Kansas, stand up. You got a toast, though, man. I mean, what we drinking to?
We drinking to success and a great show tonight.
Great show tonight. I know it's going to be a great show tonight. I heard you in there rehearsing now.
Let's see what this is about. Now, I'm going to see what it's rocking.
Okay.
Smell first. Smell cool. Is it smooth?
It's very smooth.
All right, before I take shit, 1 to 5, how smooth?
5. Very smooth.
That's smooth. That's smooth.
I told you.
Good taste. Good taste. Smooth.
You taking the bottle? Yeah, okay. Troy, he taking the bottles, man. Wichita, stand up. Greatness vodka in the building.
Holla at me. Maybe T-Rell, big boy, could be a face of a bottle.
Okay, you heard it here first. Flavor. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
How did I fall off on book day weekend? I dive in your bitch every weekend. Can't see that I'm winning, you sleeping. I'm shining, I know that you peeping. Whipping this foreign, I got me a bad bitch. I know that you mad, you can't have it. Tricks for kiss, silly rabbit. No bitch that I fuck with is average. When I was broke, man, I swear.